You know, when you see this Faces Apply, I'm coming with that game, baby. So look, I know last episode was a bit misleading because the nigga said we was gonna blame it on the white folks. But the thing is, I'm gonna keep it a buck 50, 25-8. So I may start somewhere, but if I'm breaking shit down, I really think about it like, nah, we're really young pimps out here. We know how to turn nothing into something. We know how to get through a loophole, come back out clean. So as soon as they open that window of opportunity for us to take our culture's identity, flip it into whatever we wanted it to be and put it back out there, it was on us from that day forward to make it happen. Because it's important we see these reflections within our communities because there's not enough at home. We don't see enough authors. We don't see enough architects. We don't see enough interior designers. We don't even hear about enough lawyers. And I'm not talking about Johnnie Cochran. Okay, but you understand that that's the only lawyer in my head that I'm going to think to come up as a black lawyer, or at least the first one instead of a couple others. Yes, there's others, but we don't see them enough. We don't hear about them enough. And it's important because every other community has profited off of our struggle. If they haven't profited off of our struggle, it just hurts to think like in a good number of other communities, if not every other community, local communities, like there's going to be a Mexican store ran by Mexicans, and you see Mexicans in the store. There's going to be an Asian market or a Chinese market ran by Asians with Asians in the store. But where do you go that is a black owned establishment and is in almost, if not every community? You can't think of one off top because there's not enough. There's not as many. Why? Well, let's talk about the fact that everybody loves to monetize, or if not everybody, a good number of communities like to monetize on the black struggle. And it's not even just a black struggle, but the black folks consume it the most, so we're just going to say it's a black struggle. Let's talk with the financial. Our money management is horrible. Niggas know what a budget is. Niggas know how to do a budget. Niggas know where to go to get help to do a budget, but niggas just don't stick to it. And we do not invest enough. Like, if we do invest, it's typically, you know, through the job, 401k, retirement plan shit. And we're not even up to date to par with what's going on in the policies to keep that shit, that money's going. So think about that. Or, you know what I'm saying, street politics, let me get that, flip that, re-up, put that to the side, stack it, that type of shit. I mean, where's our money really going? Because we consume everything. Well, it's going to weed. And they're trying to push drug dealing as far as weed, as far as the sales of drugs on the streets out because of dispensaries. So who's profiting off of dispensary? I mean, with the weed now. All right, folks. I mean, when we get high and we need to rap, we need to, you know what I'm saying, get some munchies. Where are we going? We're going to the 7-Eleven and the corner stores. Who's behind the 7-Eleven and the corner stores? Who's clerks? It's the Jews, right? Oh, we hungry. You know what I'm saying? We want some McDonald's. We want some Wendy's or like whoever, Bojangles, nigga. Who's profiting off that? You may see a couple black folks all in there, you know what I'm saying? But they don't run that shit. They ain't writing the checks. It's the white folks. I mean, even mental health. I mean, mental and physical health. We just fucking, we don't care what's in this damn meat, GMOs. As long as it's seasoned right, I can fry it. It's cool. Nigga, drop it in the grease. Oh my God, my chest. I need some ibuprofen, whoop-de-whoop. And the pharmaceuticals is getting that money. So we ain't really getting shit out of this. But broken high. I mean, that's about it. And I mean, even in the media, we see it enough. But think about it. Jussie Smollett and that whole MAGA shit, I know he didn't do it. But he was up there fighting for his life. Talking about the shit that they were saying that he was going through. Like, he was fighting. He was only facing time. He was focused on his reputation, his image. He lost his, you know what I'm saying, shit with Empire. You know, he was fighting for his life, but he wasn't making none of that money. And if he was, it wasn't going to be enough because he was still facing years' time for jail. So who was profiting off of that? It was Insider. It was Good Morning America. It was Fox. It was CNN. Everyone is profiting off this struggle. But who in our community is profiting and giving right back? And I mean, you see it. Like, there's not enough. Like, there's just not enough. There's too much talent and not enough ambition. So you know what? It's one step at a time, though.